welcome to another edition of The Daily. I'm Samantha and Nick here with Nick Fershaw. And while Orlando City is now one step closer to getting their MLS franchise, last night the Orlando City Council unanimously approved funds to build a new stadium.
Yeah, this is a big step for Orlando as they try and get a stadium and then an MLS franchise potentially as early as 2015. You mentioned it, the City Council voted unanimously for this. There's one step left to go. October 22nd, that's when the Orange County Commission is either going to approve or disapprove of this funding plan. They're expecting it to go through, and what that means then is you're looking at an $85 million soccer-specific stadium where the Orlando City soccer team, whatever that entity might be called, will be the primary tenant in this stadium. And once that's approved, that's when they can begin discussions with MLS about a potential expansion franchise, again, as early as 2015. So it's now you're going to see it start to move faster and faster.
So potentially the same year as NYCFC.
Potentially. I think that's the earliest they'd like to see it. They'd like to see it happen in 2015.
All right, well, be sure to stay tuned to MLSsoccer.com for complete coverage of Orlando City's MLS bid. Also in MLS news, San Jose Earthquake defender Steven Beitashour will be joining Iran for their training camp for their upcoming Asian Cup qualifiers versus Thailand.
Yeah, this is news that actually broke last Friday, but it was made official on Monday. Beitashour's a really good defender in MLS. 26 years old, he really had a breakthrough year in 2012. He was an all-star, a big reason why the Quakes won the Supporters Shield. And fans out there talking about dual citizenship saying, wait, I already thought he already played for the U.S. national team. And yeah, he's been called in by Jurgen Klinsmann before. He got called in ahead of that Mexico game last summer and then ahead of the Canada game this year. And it's an interesting opportunity. Both of his parents were born in Iran. Iran's a good team. They're in the World Cup next summer. So it remains to be seen where exactly he's going to fit in. This is an Asian Cup qualifier, as you mentioned, against Thailand. I think he probably just wants to feel it out, see what it's all about, and see if he can maybe crack the lineup with an international team. He's not going to do that more than likely.
So you think it's a good move for him to go and do this?
It's an interesting option, and it's a great opportunity for him to see what else is out there because the pecking order on the U.S. national team, Beitashour has a long way to go to see some international activity.
All right, well, you can catch Beitashour tomorrow night. Earthquakes taking on Colorado Rapids at 10:30 p.m. Eastern on MLS Live. Well, it's Tuesday, so to close off the daily, it's Castrol Index time. Coming in at number 5 this week, should be no surprise, Deshaun Brown has made his way onto this list following the second fastest goal in MLS history.
Yeah, and then you look at number 4, it's Eddie Johnson from the Seattle Sounders, one of the only guys who played well in that loss to the Colorado Rapids. And then the top 3, all goalkeepers who posted big shutouts in games with big playoff implications. It's Zach McMath from the Philadelphia Union, Tally Hall from the Houston Dynamo, and Sean Johnson from the Chicago Fire, who got that shutout against DC United on the road. Impressive stuff.
Well, that's all we have for today, but be sure to check out MLSsoccer.com's AT&T Goal of the Week. Vote, vote, vote. Nick, your favorite?
I said it yesterday, it's Camilo Sanvezzo for me. 24 hours later, I've watched it a few more times. It still gets my vote every time.
It's beautiful. Well, we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching.